आई एम नो डॉक्टर। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया अमित एंड स्वाति कि मुझे यहाँ आने का ये अवसर मिला। दूसरी बार आ रहा हूँ यहाँ पेल्स के लिए। पहली बार तो डीएलएफ प्रियतोष के साल में था और ये दूसरी बार यहाँ आने का मौका मिला। बहुत बहुत आभार 3012 का। और 3012 के साथ मेरा काफ़ी अच्छा संपर्क है, क्योंकि आप ही के बीच हमारे एक पीडी जी हैं जिन्होंने मेरा एक बहुत ही बड़ा कार्यक्रम इतनी अहम तरीके से किया, जो दिशा दिल्ली में हुई थी और शरद जी उसके चेयरमैन थे। उसके लिए मैं शरद जी का आभार मानता हूं। I have a flight to take at 7:40 going back to Bombay because I am flying tomorrow morning to Kathmandu. So my apologies to you that I will not be able to spend too much of time with you, meeting with each one of you. Hopefully, Amit, during your year, I have another opportunity to come and meet with each of your presidents and talk to them on a personal level, one-to-one. एक बहुत ही important जो प्रेसिडेंट के लिए एक बात मैं कहना चाहता हूँ। मैं प्रेसिडेंट था, गवर्नर बना, डायरेक्टर बना, सीओएल का चेयर बना, पहली बार वाइस चेयर भी था। बट आप मुझसे पूछेंगे कि what was the most important thing that you have ever held in your life in Rotary and what do you give maximum importance to? It is being the president of my club. That I think is the most turning point of my career in Rotary. इसमें जो शक्ति है, जिसमें आप सेवा की भावना आपको डेवलप होती है। हम गवर्नर होंगे तो भाषण देते हैं, डायरेक्टर होंगे तो भाषण देते हैं, चीफ गेस्ट होंगे तो भाषण देते हैं, पर जो काम होता है वो क्लब लेवल में होता है और क्लब लेवल में वही करते हैं जो प्रेसिडेंट, सेक्रेटरी और उनकी टीम करते हैं। What is it that one word or 5 factors which I want to share with you? A successful president needs to have the passion to be a president. If you are a passionate person, passionate Rotarian, you are bound to do well as a president. Passion is important, but coupled with passion, you need to have compassion. बिकॉज हम सेवा भावना से प्रेसिडेंट करते हैं, हमारी सेवा भावना में कंपैशन की बिल्कुल ज़रूरत है। अगर हम कंपैशनेट रहेंगे और पैशन भी रहेगा तो 100% ईच ऑफ यू विल बी अ सक्सेसफुल प्रेसिडेंट। दूसरी बात, बोलना आसान है, सुनना कभी कभी कठिन होती है। बट द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट कम्युनिकेशन सिस्टम इज लिसनिंग, नॉट स्पीकिंग, बिकॉज यू मस्ट लिसन टू योर टीम. You must listen to your members because they may have an idea which will give you a path for a better way to serve and better way to do things in your club. The second important thing is integrity. You must have integrity as a president. Lack of integrity does not make a good president at all. Integrity is an essential leadership factor in Rotary. The 4-way test is not meant for display, but the 4-way test is to be imbibed, and that integrity we must show as a leader in whatever capacity we may serve, whether as president or anybody else. How many presidents and secretaries of clubs are here together? Can you rise? Presidents and secretaries, please, jara rise kijiye. Thank you so much. You know, you have, keep smiling. Do not have a harsh face. There is nothing negative that ever happens in Rotary. You may have a stumbling block. Climb over the block. Take a positive attitude to achieve success. Please बैठ जाइए। दूसरी बात, ये आपके सेक्रेटरी नहीं है. They are the club secretaries. Many a time I know when I was governor, there was a president who says, well, my secretary, she is very good. I said, भैया ये तुम्हारा सेक्रेटरी नहीं है, she is a club secretary. तो इतना याद रखिएगा, please work together as a team. And I want to give you an example. जब मैं प्रेसिडेंट बनने वाला था अगले साल का, बट हमारा प्रेसिडेंट सुधीर पटवर्धन जी, उनका ट्रांसफ़र हो गया और हमारे बुजुर्ग रोटेरियन जो थे, पास्ट प्रेसिडेंट्स हमारे घर आए और बोले कि आपको प्रेसिडेंट इस साल बनना है। 10 दिन रहे थे इंस्टॉलेशन के लिए। मैं बोला मैं तैयार नहीं हूँ। I have not attended pre-Pels, I have not attended anything. Let me make up my mind how to go about it. आप लोग इतने, you are so lucky that you have had so many meetings by which you have been involved for the purpose of growth of your leadership in your clubs and in the district. So they asked me, I said, okay, I will become the president. तो मुझसे एक सवाल पूछा गया कि बोर्ड तो बन चुकी है, दिसंबर में इलेक्शन तो हो चुका है, सुधीर जी की बोर्ड तो बन चुकी है, तो आप क्या बोर्ड को बदलना चाहेंगे, क्योंकि आपके लोगों को आपको लेके आना है कि नहीं। तो मैं सोचा और बोला, मैं कैसा इंसान हूं और मैं कैसा लीडर हूं, कैसा रोटेरियन हूं, जो इलेक्टेड बोर्ड है उसके साथ अगर काम करने का मेरा वजूदा नहीं है तो मैं कोई लीडर नहीं बन सकता। I have to work with the team that is already elected, and I must work with that team to achieve the success of the club. Don't have the I factor in you. Remove the I factor. Ego और I factor को घर पे रखे आइए. That is not something that's good for Rotary at all. The third factor which you need, apart from integrity, is a calm, composed attitude. You will find difficulties. तकलीफें आएंगी. There will be obstacles that come your way. Don't get dejected. Think about it. Think with your team, not alone, and arrive at a solution which will help you to overcome that obstacle, create that obstacle into not an obstacle, but a monument of success. Every successful man has had problems and difficulties in his life. He has overcome that for the purpose of his success. हम सब बिजनेस में हैं, प्रोफेशनल्स हैं, और हम सब एक टारगेट रख के चलते हैं। वी हैव अ टारगेट इन माइंड कि 4 साल के बाद मुझे ये ग्रोथ लेवल चाहिए, 50% इंक्रीज इन माय टर्नओवर मस्ट हैपन इन द नेक्स्ट 3 years. Why can't we do that in Rotary? Why are we not bringing our commercial sense into Rotary for organizing our clubs and managing our clubs? Bring that commercial sense into organizing your club. सोचिए कि 5 साल के बाद मुझे मेरे क्लब को कहाँ देखना है। अभी आपके डिस्ट्रिक्ट का हिस्ट्री में मैं आता हूँ, क्योंकि उससे मुझे थोड़ा बहुत I am a little worried about it, Amit, and I need you to take steps for this, because that's not a happy sign. So, build your club, keep a goal 5 years from now. I had a target in my mind when I joined my profession, that I must achieve this success or become a senior counsel in so many years of my practice. I achieved it 4 years before that time began. Because the moment you have a target, you work with vision, you work with purpose, you work with commitment. Vision, purpose, and commitment will show you the path to success. And all three are important factors for leadership in the club and at the district level. Amit, I had the statistics in mind. You have a lot of clubs which are less than 10. You have a lot more clubs which are between 10 and 25. These are the target clubs for which you need to increase the membership. Because external growth is possible by inducting more members. But when there is an existing club, to increase membership in that club, to strengthen that club so that they become an outstanding, irresistible club is possible when you work with this outstanding set of presidents and secretaries who you have. So together you can make that change and be a change maker, my friend. Don't live in the past. The world is changing very fast. You have ChatGPT, you have AI, you have Gemini, all of which will overtake us tomorrow. And if we are not going to adopt all these modern technological advancements, we will be left behind. Rotary will not find its place on the face of this earth. We got to adapt, we got to change our mindsets, think of the future and build that future for our clubs to take care of these advancements of technology which will overtake us before we blink an eyelid. It's changing so fast that we need to adapt ourselves to that change. So please, when you talk of membership, sustained membership is what we need. We don't need members for 1 year who go after the next year. That's not the membership that we really called for. And we are not interested in members. We are interested in Rotarians. So convert members into Rotarians when you induct them into your club. Engage them. Give them the benefit of the Rotary knowledge. Give them the involvement in the Rotary affairs, and I'm sure that you will have a successful year. It's not 500 members that you will bring. I think you can increase that number much more. Very disappointed with your target on foundation. 3012 में 1.5 million बच्चों का खेल है. शरद, RRFC हो आप, ये कोई मायना नहीं रखता, ये कोई टारगेट नहीं रखती है. Each of you can afford to become a major donor. And I think what you need is a heart to understand what Rotary is. And I'll give you an example. We had a Rotaract installation. And when we went for that Rotaract installation, I told the governor then that this gentleman is capable of giving more money to the foundation. वो सिर्फ मंदिरों में पैसा देता है, उसको हम डाइवर्ट करके रोटरी में लेके आ सकते हैं. उसमें सेवा भावना भी है. तो बहुत हिचकिचाते हुए हमने उनसे $25,000 पूछा. गौर साहब, सिर्फ 25,000, आजकल मिलियंस में बात हो रही है. So when we told him give us $25,000, उसने कहा कि आप कितने देर ये इंस्टॉलेशन में रहोगे यहाँ कॉलेज में. हमने कहा 15-20 मिनट तो रहेंगे. तो बोला एक आधा घंटा रह जाओ, मैं घर पे जाके चेक आपको बेचता हूँ $25,000 का. जो गुलाम वानवटी उस बार गवर्नर थे और मैं असिस्टेंट गवर्नर था, हम दोनों ने एक दूसरे के चेहरे पे देखे और बोले कैसे उल्लू के पट्टे हैं हम अगर $50,000 पूछते तो मिलता, हमने सिर्फ $25,000 पूछा. ये मैं आपको क्यों बोल रहा हूँ? पूछना जरूरी है. आपके लिए नहीं पूछ रहे हो, आप अपने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए, अपने फाउंडेशन के लिए पूछ रहे हैं. 10 जन ना बोलेंगे, 11वां आदमी आपको देगा जिसमें आपको सफलता मिलेगी. और वो 11 आदमी का सफलता, एक और बोलता हूं, एक हार्ट सर्जन है बॉम्बे में, वो हार्टलेस सर्जन है. वो अगर पैसा नहीं रखते टेबल पे, आफ्टर एनेस्थेसिया इज इन्वॉल्व्ड, ही विल नॉट कम टू द टेबल. 8 साल 9 साल एवरी मंथ द GML विल गो टू हिम. उसके साथ मीटिंग करते थे. सेंटिनियल ईयर में उसने एक चेक $250,000 का दिया और डायरेक्टली एक केस बना. तो एक आदमी को आइडिया, मुकेश, he said I am a district governor and I have come to go to Rotary Center. तो he said वो क्या होती है? What is Rotary Center was the immigration questions asked, and he asked what is Rotary. This is 45 minutes away from Evanston at the Chicago immigration. So we are not spreading what our good work we do, and I'm coming to public image, which is important. So we need to speak about what we do. हमको बताना चाहिए हम क्या काम, अच्छा काम करते हैं. 3012 has some outstanding projects. When I was director, I came with Lalit Khanna for the purpose of at least 3 inaugurations, each of which were phenomenal projects. Projects that touch so many lives. Projects that make a difference to so many people. And I think if we should give mileage to those projects, and what we need, my friends, is beneficiaries' face and the face of the project. आप handsome हैं, आप ब्यूटीफुल हैं, आपका हमारा चेहरा कोई मायना नहीं रखता पब्लिक इमेज के लिए. मायना रखता है वो बेनिफिशियरी का चेहरा, और जो प्रोजेक्ट हम करते हैं उसको हम मायना रखते हुए, तो फिर शायद पब्लिक को पता चलेगी कि व्हाट गुड वर्क वी आर डूइंग एंड व्हाट इज द काइंड ऑफ वर्क दैट वी आर डूइंग. सो फ्रेंड्स, one last story on public image. I don't know, Sharan, did I share this story ever before on what Justice Chandrachud spoke to me? Have I shared this? I've shared it with you. Okay. When I had a matter before Justice Chandrachud, he then was a High Court judge, and I went back to chambers. I lost the matter. I was quite aggressive in court because I felt the judge was not being fair to my clients. Maybe I was right, maybe I was wrong, but we got the order upturned in the Supreme Court ultimately. His secretary called me and said, the judge wants to see you. तो फटी मैं बोला क्या हुआ, इतना क्या हुआ कि he has to call me during lunch hour. तो मैं गया उनके चेंबर में. 4 other judges were sitting with him. All of them were my contemporaries. Justice Wazifdar, Justice Kanvilkar, all of them were sitting there. Then he said, राजू आप कौन सा रास्ते से घर जाते हो? तो मैं बोला मैं तो बीपीटी के रास्ते से जाता हूँ, क्योंकि मेरे पास बीपीटी का पास है, मैं बीपीटी का वकील हूँ, शॉर्टकट है, जल्दी पहुँच जाता हूँ. तो बोला आज आप वो रास्ते से मत जाना, यू गो वाया चौपाटी. और उस जमाने में चौपाटी में भेल वाले थे, आज सबको हटाया गया है. तो ही सेड वो भेल वाले का जो दुकान है वहाँ पर गाड़ी को खड़ा कीजिएगा, गेट डाउन फ्रॉम द कार, और राइट में एक कॉर्नर में एक बिल्डिंग है, उस बिल्डिंग की तरफ आप देखो, एंड देन टुमारो वील सी यू. तो आई गॉट डाउन फ्रॉम द कार, looked at that huge hoarding. A very handsome man like Mukesh was there with Simi. I can use only friends' names, Mukesh. So there was a very handsome man, Rotarian. I searched for the rotary wheel. मैं देखा 5 मिनट तक देखा कि रोटरी की व्हील कहाँ है। इनके चेहरे तो दिख रहे थे मुझे, बाकी कुछ नहीं दिख रहा था। अंत में देखा एक छोटे से कॉर्नर में एक छोटी सी व्हील जो रोटरी व्हील जैसे दिख रही थी। आई रियलाइज्ड व्हाई दे हैड कॉल्ड मी। वापस अगले दिन गया तो मुझे जस्टिस वजीफदार चंद्रचूड़ बोलते हैं, राजू, विद्या looks far more beautiful than that lady. They're not as far beautiful as Simi, but still. So, and they said, why didn't you put your photograph on such a hoarding with your wife? So I said, sir, I understand your sarcasm. What you are saying is that you are giving value to the face and not your organization. I apologize for what has happened. But friends, the impact was a negative impact with those 5 judges. This is what we need not do. This is not public image. We need to build a public image which creates a good public image of Rotary. Lastly, my friends, this is the greatest opportunity for you to grow in leadership. If I am what I am today, it is thanks to my presidentship. I will tell you one thing, एक advice देता हूँ. काफी सारे टारगेट्स आएंगे अमित जी के पास से. Don't run after awards. Make the awards run after you. आप अच्छे काम करोगे तो अवार्ड्स अपने आप भागते हुए आपके पास आएंगे. अवार्ड्स के पीछे मत जाना. Please make the awards run after you. And if you do good work, awards will come to you and you will get those awards. I wish you all the very best. Thank you so much for having spent time. खत्म तो करने दो ना भाई. आपको एक्सरसाइज करना है उठने के लिए, ठीक है, 2 मिनट रुक जाइए. Please do your job with humility. The last message to you, be a humble leader. Don't be an arrogant leader. And friends, God bless you for having taken up this responsibility of leading your clubs in this year for the purpose of creating an impact. Your good work will create that impact. Thank you so much for serving our organization and our clubs with the passion, with the integrity and the humility with which you will lead your clubs. And may I request Amit and Swati, please rise. Please. You have 2 simple, humble, outstanding leaders as your governor next year. And I think follow them as an example. Be exactly what they are to achieve success. And I'm sure that success will not elude 3012 out of every club in this district. And God bless, all the very best. And thank you, Amit and Swati, all the very best. Thank you very much, my friend.